Hey, Gavax here. So, Madden 21 is fast upon us. They came out and showed this new UI. They're going through card art. We're going to go through a lot more tomorrow night. 6:30 Eastern is when they're having a MUT stream. And then we'll probably get more information from the Game Changers the day after that. So, let's go through the UI first and kind of talk about all the news that's fit to print and right into it. I think this is actually pretty slick design, right? We've shit on a lot of things because they've looked ugly. The card art, the cover of the game, my face. But, I think this is actually done pretty well. So, obviously, when you go through it, and we'll see, I'm going over each individual one, which I can't do because I'm not on it right now. Ultimate Team is highlighted, Franchise, Exhibition, Face of the Franchise, Superstar KO, and the Yard. And then you got New Items, Store, which is probably tying into the Yard, which probably tie into Ultimate Team. It's the store, Settings, Accessibility. You got your credits, you got your points. You got your rank up, your level, which ties into the Yard. I don't know if the level ties into the Ultimate Team level yet. They'll probably go through that tomorrow a little bit. But overall, I think this is an upgrade over last year, right? I think in the last, two Maddens maybe? I feel like we've taken a step down in the UI. Like last year was just so much blank space. But this year I do feel like they make it nice and clean. It's not the brutalism that I know they're trying to go for with their cover and everything. It is... I don't know, slick, I guess. It's in dark mode. It's going to go easy on our eyes when we're grinding late at night for our solos, but we'll see what the Ultimate Team menu ends up looking like. It's probably pretty close to this, so there you go. Not bad. All right, so what's your thoughts on that? Let me hear the comments. Let's move on to the next thing. So, wait. I was going to go through the cards next. Where'd the cards go? Yeah. The cards just scroll down. So, new cards are on their way. We have just been roasting them for these cards and the kind of style of them because, get rid of half the card art is kind of annoying, right? Because we got, Wagner's in a corner, and you don't want to put Baby in a corner or Bobby in a corner. But that's like a fucking 1980 reference. But anyways, it looks ugly, right? It's fucking horrendous. We can go through their stats. I know other people have done this video. I'm not going to go through and analyze the stats too much. Maybe we'll just look through the speed a little bit. 85 speed for McCaffrey. Michael Thomas, 83 speed, a.k.a. unusable. Mahomes at 73 speed. We'll see what, the threshold for Escape Artist is this year and what he can get on him originally. But 88 throw power, so, Allen should be, 90 throw power. Should be the highest in the game at launch. Unless we maybe get, a Vic with 91. He is an 88 to start, so it does look like overalls are maybe one overall lower than they were last year to start out the game. We might get Legends at 89 overall, which is kind of similar. I think last year started at 90, but you'd have to check that. Short axis, so Mahomes will be a great throwing quarterback, a little slow, but everybody's a little slow at the start. We then have Gilmore at 85 speed, which I think is cromulent, right? He doesn't get up to 90 zone. We'll see what the threshold for these coverage stats are this year, what they are in MUT. Specifically, it might be 90 again, because that's what's they tried to do. Remember, in 18, where they tried to make it the threshold 90, but then, we discovered it's 91? We're like, yeah, you fucking lied. And they're like, oh, I guess we did, but we did not know that. So, we'll see what the threshold is. I hope they do explain a little bit amongst of those, at least in some sort of blog. They've promised a blog for years now. So, Gilmore, 85 speed, I think will be fine to start. Zach Martin, obviously Tyreek Hill will still be the best receiver in the game to start, as he always is, because speed is king. Zach Martin, some people are angry that he was the highest guard. I think Zach Martin earned it. Him and DeCastro, I think, are the best two guards in the league. And no Steelers bias there at all. That's completely normal. Aaron Donald being the same overall is kind of weird. He should definitely be the highest overall because, I feel like it's pretty consensusly known that he's the best player in the NFL, at least over the last few years. The future is unknown, though. Sadly, he's a really balanced player, so his stats like block, ship, power move, finesse move, you really want, early in the game, you want one of those as high as possible. Later in the game, having them all high, that's cool. But early in the game, you want one to be 95 to make them more dominant on that one thing. And then we're back to Bobby Wagner, 79 speed. I don't see many people using Bobby Wagner because he's too slow. We'll probably want somebody 84 speed. We'll see if we get any linebackers at that level, if we get a Shaz to start off, that kind of stuff. But that's kind of that. Now, you look at the card art, I want to talk about that. It's ugly. It is what it is. But then Jake Stein, one of the leads or a producer on Ultimate Team, said to Zerk in a reply, the community didn't Sonic the Hedgehog us, which means our outrage didn't change the card art. But there is a new layout of the item that gives a combination with the 50-50 view that we've all seen. 50-50 view, which is this. 50-50. Okay? Tune in Tuesday to catch a look, hear me ramble. All right, so, whoops. I gotta go that in a second. That's other news. So yeah, it's changing. Card art, good. Glad. This is maybe some like one of the folders. You know, it's really weird how like the power up icon is so small. I basically need like binoculars here to play Mutt to see which ones can get powered up. But it's not the design. It's just something that you like fold over. So we'll see if it's like when you hit right bumper and you kind of go over. Maybe that's it. All right. Pack probability. They just put out this blog. I got it added to me on Twitter. It's nothing changing from last year, right? This is just basically going how the probabilities work. Anything that's rated above an 80, if you get a 100% chance in that, you're going to get an 80 or above. Literally nothing changed. They will say the probabilities listed are pack by pack basis and are not cumulative. Each pack opening is an independent event. So in some games, there's what we like to call a pity timer. Say you open 40 packs. Hearthstone has this. I'll use that as an example. So there are legendary cards in Hearthstone, and the rarest cards in the game. Those are the ones you want to pull. And the chances of getting them increase until at 40 packs. If you've gone 40 packs without opening a legendary, you're guaranteed to get one on your 40th one. It's your pity timer. In Madden Ultimate Team, there's no such thing as a pity timer. You can go a million packs and not open a card that you want. It's an independent event. It's just like gambling. Like it's like going on roulette. If the ball's rolled on red 12 times in a row, there's no chance. There's equal chance it'll go on red or black the next time too. The past events have no indication or success in the future events. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I don't know. I kind of like the pity timers, but I know I think maybe Madden Mobile had this. I saw some outrage somewhere in some community where like they're mad because this maybe makes like, say it's like $300 you got to spend and they get you pity timered into the card. Then people are like, oh, that's a $300 card. That's a ripoff. I hate you, EA. So like there's a little bit of that where like maybe if the pity timer is in the pack, people get angry because it's now a $300 card and they'll say that it's $300 card. We've had that in the past with like Blitz events where you got to get so many tokens to get the cards, like $200 for like Night Train Lane. And I don't think a lot of people were too angry about that. I wouldn't mind it as long as they're open and transparent about this shit. Like I'm fine with the pity timer. I'm fine with independent events, but I just want them like to go more down this road of telling us, and so that we know what to expect. So that we're not surprised and be like, oh, so there was only a 0.0001% chance of getting that golden ticket like they did this past year. It just frustrated the fuck out of me in the community. I'm guessing the community. I know me. I don't know what you guys think. I'm not like a fucking Jean Grey over here psychic, but I was angry at how rare they were. Anyways, it is what it is. Pack opening odds. It looks like they're going to be described the exact same as next year. So that's kind of it. A teaser for things to come from Madden Ultimate Team, both the card art, the UI, and we'll find out more tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Be there, be square. I will do a wrap-up on this channel. If you don't feel like watching the whole thing, I will give my thoughts and analysis on Mutt. I'm really disappointed that they waited so long to kind of tease us and give us these features and what's coming in Mutt. They're going to dump us all at once. Like, they easily could have, like, done more of these things over the summer. Like, you know, tease out some of it, then more. But instead they're kind of dumping it all in our laps. But you know what? Maybe that's our thing. Maybe we're into Shiza porn. We like dumps on our chest. But if not, and I'm not one of those, I would have preferred a little bit more lead time on the marketing. So EA marketing staff, you should fire them. Get new people that are better. Get it out earlier. That's it. Thanks for watching. Call to action. See you tomorrow.